Okay, hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Today we are going to unbox my new Winwing Rudder pedals. I ordered this roughly 5 days back from the official Winwing website and yeah, it is here now. So it was very quick, the shipping was quick. You will also get a tracking number in a couple of days once they ship the product. Track it through the Amazon shipping website. It'll be a TBA tracking number. Anyway, without any delay, let me make sure that I have the frame right. Yes, I do. By the way, this is my first unboxing video, so if I make any mistakes, or by the way, this is not very sharp at all, in case anyone's wondering. It was also packed in a separate box along with this. I already removed that one, and this is just the main box that it came with. Okay. I'm also going to do an unboxing video on the TCA yoke, but I thought that one, a lot of people would have already seen that on a lot of channels. So I thought this one will be more interesting because this is rare. It was hard to find a video which shows everything zoomed in. So that's what we're kind of going to do today is we'll basically zoom in and look at how the parts look like and feel like overall. So when you open it, I see this little thing. I don't know what that means. It's actually a quality certificate, it seems, and everything else is in Chinese. So not sure what that is. But anyway, that's out of the way, and we have our connection here. Looks like this one is it looks like a MIDI cable, but this rudder is a plug and play. So this is how this cable is, and then this is whatever USB-A. So we'll put that aside, and then as we dig in here, we have all the tools that are required to build this one, because we will have to do some work to get this ready to go. So that's the tool set one, and then I think that's pretty much it. And then we have this metal plate. I believe that's the base for the rudder pedals. Very heavy and almost seems like a brushed finish metal. Really very heavy and very good quality. I like the way it feels. So that's the base plate, I believe. Let's put that aside, and let's get one more layer of. By the way, this is one of the best packing that I've seen on any flight sim product. It is extremely well packed. Like, this is something I haven't seen even with the TCA yoke when I ordered it. This thing is really well packed. Anyway, so if you look at the side here, we have the damper. I did order the damper version. So when you push on the rudder pedals, you have this damper that will kind of dampen down the return movement. It's almost like an opposite spring for the spring that we have here. Makes it feel a little more realistic, I believe, and we'll test that out. We'll assemble everything. Let me open that up for you so that you guys can. By the way, as you can see, I'm kind of noobish at doing these unboxing videos, not structured at all, but I kind of wanted to keep it raw. Just me looking at this product for the first time, reacting to it. Again, extremely heavy for a part of this size, and very well built. By the way, if you can see, this also has it's kind of a strength level, I believe, and that will change the force that you need to put on the damper. So if you keep it loose, the return movement will be abrupt, but if you keep it on the high setting, then the return movement will be slower. So you have some let me make sure that you're able to read this. You have gear position versus usage count, something, I don't know, none of that, what that means, but I believe there's like 4 or 5 settings here, And obviously this is not a review video, but I'll do a separate review video of the whole product. So let's keep the damper aside and keep exploring what's in here. I believe all we are left out with now is the main pedals. So let's get that out. Oh, so these are separate. Are they? No. They are already attached. Okay. Oh my god. Probably won't have to go to the gym today because this is heavy. Okay, let's get that out of the way. Okay, I think I am going to hold the camera now and show you guys so that I can zoom into everything here. So that's what we have here. We have this nice gray finish pedal on the left, and then I still definitely need to figure out how to attach everything here. We'll probably have to watch another video to figure that out, because one thing I observed is there's no manual that came with this. Did I miss something here, or is there actually no manual? I'm just looking at the box, see if I have anything below the... Nope, there is no manual. That is surprising. So that's one downside, is if you order these rudder pedals, you'll probably have to spend some time watching a YouTube video or two to figure out how to get this assembled. It should be easy enough, but yeah. So let me zoom in and show you what we have here. So I believe this is a lock, where if you are on a racing sim, you can basically lock the movement, lock the lateral movement, and use this as the accelerator and brake or something like that. But yeah, I don't think I'll be able to kind of use this right now because everything is not attached. So I'm going to do that in a little bit. It says Skywalker Winwing here. I've seen some of them where it says Orion, but this one says Skywalker. Just trying to rotate it and show you guys how high quality this product is. By the way, this video is not sponsored or anything. I bought this with my own money. It's not as big of a YouTube channel right now. We'll get sponsorships and stuff. But yeah, that's where that cable goes, which I showed you to begin with. And we have a nice strong spring here. This is what I kind of wanted to do in this video, is to show you guys from up close how this rudder looks like. It is a very well built, I believe this is, let me see, I have some calibration from the gym. I believe this might be at least 15 pounds if I'm not wrong. Could be wrong, but it at least feels 15 pounds to me. So very heavy. I don't think this will need any support to stand on my carpet here. It should be good. Should be good enough as is with that metal stand that we have there. Very nice brushed metal finish. Hope you guys can clearly see that. One thing I see is that this part here, this front panel here, that is plastic. I can feel it with my fingers. So that one part here is plastic, but everything else, even the back side I believe is plastic. Let's see. No, back side is kind of metallic as well. So only this one part here is plastic out of the whole product. Everything else is fully metal. Using Hall sensors like you see here, Hall sensor state. Really excited to use these pedals on Microsoft Flight Sim 2024. So what I'm going to do is I'll cut the video here and I will assemble this. I'll have to watch some video and assemble this, and then once it is assembled, we'll again I'll again be back with a quick one to show you guys what I did on that. All right, see you on the other side. All right, I'm back. So I'm done assembling, I would say like half of it. So I wasn't able to move the rudders because this pin was in and I didn't see that. So this is how that pin comes up. So you pull it up, very strong spring in there. See, you'll have to pull it quite a bit. So you pull it up and then you twist it and put it on this support right here. That will unlock your pedals. So now I'm able to move them. Again, they have a very nice smooth feel to it already without a dampener. There is a little bit of a center detent, but not very strong, not as strong as I've seen on my TFRP. So obviously, I mean, these are more expensive and fully metal and all that, but it feels very sturdy, and I hope you can hear the detent. I'll try to. That's where the center detent is. Not very strong again, like I said, but there is some detent. Now again, this is without the dampener. Okay, let me quickly show what I did here to assemble this. So as you saw, this rod here was covered with that. This side was already fit. This side was not. So I removed this screw, which you see it's very easily coming off now. So I removed that one, put this bar in here, positioned it right, and then just tightened it by hand. So same thing on this side, removed the cover, aligned the hole with this hole here, and then put the screw in. By the way, the screw was already inside, like I said, just not with this bar here. So yeah, the rudder pedal is pretty much ready to use. The only thing that it doesn't have right now is the dampener, or damper. So I'll install that and be right back. Okay, so just an update on damper install. So all you have to do is remove this screw that is here in the front, and then also remove the screw that is right here on the back. So I've removed both of those screws, and then you'll see a place where you can just simply slide this thing in. So all you have to do is just slide it in. It should go right in. And then same thing here. Sorry, I am trying to do both, hold the phone and also try to assemble this. So bear with me just a little bit. Okay. So basically push this one in here and push the front side in here. So that is pretty much it. That's how you install the damper, and then you make sure that you have this adjuster, the adjuster on the top. Obviously, there will be, you cannot install it any other way. So yeah, and before you mess with it, make sure you screw it down. So I will be right back after I screw it down, because I definitely don't want to do that while holding this phone. Okay, so there's everything fully installed. One thing I'll say is it took a little bit to get to these mounting screws here. If you have a long screwdriver that kind of goes right in from the top, should be fairly easy, but I was doing it with the Allen keys that came with it, so it's kind of hard to get to those. But otherwise, yeah, it's mounted, and also the damper is mounted like I showed you last time. I just basically screwed in whichever screw came out of this hole, basically went in after putting the damper in. One thing I'll say is I don't feel like there's a lot of force from the damper, like even with the highest setting. I believe this is the highest setting, but I'll check out the stuff online, make sure that I'm using it right. But even with the highest setting, I don't see a lot of force coming back. Like as you see, this is full travel. If I just leave it, it still kind of comes back in the same manner that it was. If I'm doing it wrong, I'm going to be looking like a dumb guy, but I think I'm doing it right because the damper is moving. It's all good, but just at the highest force that it has, doesn't really dampen the return that much. So that's one thing I'll say. Apart from that, after you mount it on, I think you'll still have to do something about the slip, because even though the pedals are really heavy, you'll see that when I'm using it, right, they do slip on the carpet floor. So you might have to do something about that if you're on a carpet floor. If you are on a hard floor, you can probably put some double-sided tape, like a strong double-sided tape or something like that, to control the slip. But I'll have to figure something out for carpet. If you have some inputs there, please let me know in the comment section. I don't want to do a very immature review video of how they feel. So I'm going to mess with them for at least a couple of days before I do a full review. And that's where we'll just put a camera down there and also film our Microsoft Flight Sim to see how everything behaves. Want to test it both on general aviation and on airliners, and I'll let you know how it feels. But yeah, if you put this pin down, you'll see that the travel has stopped. So now you can use this for a racing simulator. Yep. And one more thing, I think you should also be able to adjust the angle of this footrest. So that should be easily adjustable. I'll probably reduce the angle a bit because it's right now too close to 90 degrees. So I'll have to reduce the angle a bit, or kind of fly like this with my toes. Either way, I'll see how I feel when I actually connect these to the flight sim, and then go from there. I did see that this spring can easily come off, like not easily, it's really hard to pull it off, but you can pull it off and install a stronger or a weaker spring if you want. Next video I will do a full review with flight sim, so stay tuned in for that. And if you like this unboxing, sorry if it was too informal, and if the camera angles were not right. I'm doing this for the first time, so bear with me there. I'll get better at it. But if you like this unboxing video, if you like flight simming, aviation in general, please make sure you leave a like on the video. Please make sure you subscribe to the channel, because it really helps me in keeping my motivation up to upload on this channel. I don't earn anything from this channel, by the way. See you guys on the next one if you're still listening, and thank you again. Bye.